So, what it do? It's your boy Jay back here with another vid. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're getting to a bag. Hope you're on your purpose. All that good shit. Appreciate y'all for tapping into my video. We about to get workout number 2 in. Got a little pre here. We powered by a little Fit A today. Clean caffeine. You feel me? We on all the clean vibes. And I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling great. Like I just posted on my last video, we just completed the 7-day fast, and really on this video I just want to emphasize the importance of fasting when you on your SR journey. Yes, we're also on the SR streak, staying strong, retaining my energy, starting to reap some of those benefits again, and going back to previously my longest streak, which is like a couple years ago, honestly, man, which is not good to say, but hey, we here in the moment, moving forward. But a couple years ago is my longest streak. I think I went like 65 days, my longest. And I remember looking at some of them old videos I made during that time, and I was just talking about how, it was really God what changed it on that streak versus any other streak. And I feel like that's happening again with this one, tapping into God, staying locked in with the word, tapping in with God, staying locked in with Christ is really got me serious, focused, and committed. So all praise to the Most High for that. Let me get that to the thirds. Yes, sir, right there. So that's a blessing. And I say that to say that I think sometimes we put a lot of emphasis on the things of the flesh, like SR, like fasting, which I'm about to talk about, but really, putting the spirit first, staying in the word, praying, staying prayed up, talking to God every day. I think that's really doing the difference. But through that interaction, of course, he allows us to, he gives us some tools to use on the physical side as well, like SR and fasting, which we're gonna talk about now. So, coming here, man, off of this fast, I think that the thing that fasting does, it allows you to be able to handle SR better, right? Because we talk about how strong and powerful sexual energy is, and I still feel like it's probably the most powerful energy on the planet, the power to create another human being, another life, right? But equally as powerful of an energy is our hunger, our power for hunger, even more so, because our will to survive is sometimes more than our will to create or like continue the species. So, with us, when you put away food, you basically eliminating every primal drive that you have, especially the top two, food and sex. So if you eliminating food and sex as your primal drives on something that you trying to get out of life, what you're gonna do is really, that's the two main things that the flesh is seeking and desiring. You're gonna put down those things, and then it's gonna allow all the spiritual transformation to happen easier, which again is gonna translate to the SR journey. So, sometimes if you still eating, if you smoking weed, if you still giving it to flesh in other ways when you on SR, that's a lot of times what leads you into that relapse, is all these other things that you're doing, when you can do different practices like fasting to be able to do the opposite effect and be able to strengthen. Because ultimately, bro, it take a lot of strength to be on this journey. It take a lot of strength, it take a lot of faith, it take a lot of seeking the kingdom, and it's not for everybody. And that's another thing as well. Self-improvement, improving yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, seeking God's face, I don't think it's for everybody. So therefore, you don't have to go around announcing what you're doing to everybody. You don't have to go around announcing I'm doing this. The people will know, and the right ones will get curious, and the right ones will tap in, and the right ones will pay attention, and those with ears will hear, and those that can see will see. And you can't see for nobody, and you can't hear for nobody. Everybody has their own set of eyes and ears. So the only thing you could do is use your eyes and ears to improve your own quality of life. Like, that's what type of time I'm on right now. It's just like, especially us, some people they call it the chosen ones. I don't know how I want to go about it. Especially us people that, us kingdom citizens, the ones that's following Christ, the ones that's following the path to the kingdom. the ones on this journey, this becoming the best version of ourselves. I think a lot of times, we want to share that with people. We want to, our cup get full. We want to fill other people's cup, which is great. I think it's beneficial. They should be paying for a consultation though, or they should be seeking out that information. A lot of times we just want to give because it's there to give, but ultimately a lot of times people not in a position ready to receive yet. So we trying to give them something they're not even ready for, to the point to where they don't even want it. Now we feel disappointed because you ever try to give a gift to somebody that they don't want? You like, bro, this a gift. Just take it. I don't know how Christ feel. Damn. But yeah, anyway, that's a different topic. But yeah, you ever try to give a gift to somebody that they don't want? That hurts your spirit. So to protect your own energy, give those gifts back to yourself. Pour back into your own self. I know I'm getting a little off topic with the fasting, but I think it just goes hand in hand to where, a lot of times we just have to follow those uncomfortable paths, do the uncomfortable thing that's going to really make the difference in your life. And that's what's going to impact the world too. That's what's going to make the difference in other people's lives too. Because I know that's a big motivation for people like us. If you tapped into this content, you tapped into my channel, then we're on the same frequency. We on the same vibe, right? So for people like us that have that type of spirit, that want to give, that want to help others, I think what's really important for us to know is we only have the ability and the capacity to help others to which we have helped ourselves. I'm gonna say that again. We only have the ability and the capacity to help others to which the level that we've already helped ourselves. So if you haven't helped yourself get out of your dark space, how you gonna help somebody else get out of theirs? If you haven't helped yourself get out of poverty to financial freedom, how do you gonna help somebody get there? If you haven't transformed your own body, how you gonna help somebody get there? We can know a lot of things in theory, and we can even understand them in practicality, but until we experience them, then we're truly not experiencing wisdom. Like, that's not wise. Wisdom is the experience of truth. So, we can know the truth, we can understand the truth, but ultimately we have to experience the truth. And that comes through a lot of self-work, putting the work in on self. Faith without works is dead. You still have to, I'm about to go hit the gym right now, second time today, because I got a lot of energy. But, I'm making this video because I got a lot of energy. I'm putting the work into self. I'm putting the work into the things that I'm passionate about. I'm pushing the things that's going to move me forward, because ultimately a lot of times what helps people the most is having that example, having that inspiration, having somebody that's already doing it, having somebody that's showing that it's possible, versus somebody that's preaching to somebody, versus somebody that's telling them something, versus somebody that's trying to put them on game about something that they not experiencing yet. The human is smart. We know if, we connect those dots. If we hear somebody telling us stuff, we immediately think, well, are you doing it? Or have you experienced the benefit? Or what have you experienced with it? You don't want to buy nothing that somebody wouldn't buy themselves. Like, why somebody pitching you an investment opportunity? Okay, well, how much have you invested in it? Oh, I've invested nothing. Okay, well, why would I invest if you haven't invested, right? So, that's what I'm gonna wrap it up with, is invest in yourself, on your self-improvement SR journey. And the best way to invest in self, which is a little cliche, is to deprive yourself of certain pleasures. That's really one of the best ways to invest in yourself. Deprive yourself of the pleasure of food. Deprive yourself the pleasure of scrolling on social media. Deprive yourself the pleasure of engaging in negative conversations. Now, you might not even consciously think that's like you depriving yourself. You might not even think that you getting pleasure from that. But really, when you look at it, the only reason why we keep going back to something, the only reason you keep going back to the drug, is there's something you like in it. There's something pleasurable about it. Only reason you keep going back to those negative relationships and negative conversations is there's something about it that feeds your energy, that feeds your spirit, whether that's a good spirit that is feeding with positive conversation, or whether that's a bad spirit that's feeding with negative conversations. But it's feeding you in a way, which is why you keep going back. So what fasting does is, when you cut off the food in the physical realm, and you cut off food metaphorically from all these different places that you get in energy from, that's what food is designed to do. So if you cut off all these places that you get energy from, you only have the choice to seek for the energy within you. And that's when it's gonna come to the light, and that's when it's gonna shine through. You see the glow. You could get it too. Hope y'all be blessed. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment what you want to see next in the next video. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.